What is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing? Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath. And this is definitely going to be a rant. Yes. So, what I'm going to need you to do is, ooh, buckle up tight, okay? Buckle up tight. I'm going in. Yes, I am. And so it is just something to say about me having to go in. I'm going in. Okay, yes, the sound is on. Good. It's something to be said about me having to go in on the Sabbath. Oh my goodness, I'm done. I throw my hat in. I don't want no black man, no Israelite man. Give me a Puerto Rican. Give me a Puerto Rican. I tried to hang in there for you, fellas. Give me a Puerto Rican. Got still a little melanin in it. But these black men, they are corrupt to the bone. They are corrupt. I don't care if they not in Israel and know that they Israel, or if they know that they Israel. Okay? Give me a Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. You know, ooh wee. I'm going in, y'all. Yes, I got to get off my chest. I can't hold it no more. So, if you need to go, get situated, get some snacks, whatever you need to do. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here with this rant, but I'm gonna say what I need to say, for sure, um, because I've tried to say it nicely. I've tried to, give grace and because all of us are waking up, you know, and have just woke up, just learned. But these folks, these black men, Israel or not, the ones, when I say Israel, meaning the ones that have woken up, okay? Because we all know, for the majority of the blacks, African Americans here in the United States of America, most likely are Israel, most likely are Judah. I'm done. Give me a Puerto Rican. They like to say they want the other nation. Give me a Puerto Rican. I'm done. I'm throwing in the hat. I'm throwing in the towel. The white flag is a raisin because I don't think there's no redemption for them. I don't. You might say, what is going on with you tonight, sister? Yes, I'm done with the so-called black man. They the ops. Mm-hmm. They are truly the ops. Um, and especially the so-called awoken ones. Man, I think those are the ringleaders of the ops. Mm-hmm. The new slave master himself, Israel, aka formerly known as the black man. Ooh, I can't take it no more. I tried, cause I'm the, I was. Let me say I am. I can't say that I am. I was the ride or die. All my life I had to fight. But let me tell you something. I truly believe that these men have not actually worked on their own self development and self traumas, right? And have totally and completely cherry picked the Bible. Now you might be like, what? Well, what was the straw that broke the camel's back? Talk to me. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? I don't know if I'm in some kind of new algorithm regarding my For You selections on here on YouTube. But however, there's been a lot of people that I had never watched. I wasn't even searching or looking for any new teachers. Wasn't even trying to. But new people were coming, on my For You Israelite men. I guess teachers. I don't even know if they consider themselves teachers, but they say that. I would think so, because their main thing is women can't teach, but I didn't know this was their main focus. Okay, whatever. Y'all got it. Run with it. Run with that. Run with that. Yeah, I'm not here to argue with you in the last days. You should have been born in 1950 when you still had time with all this. Women need to sit down and be quiet, dear. You might have been, you are not even the 1950s. You need to be born in the 20s and the 30s so that you could, be grown in the 1950s. So you can have this Oh, no, you couldn't have been the oppressor. Hey, what is good, Melanin? How you doing? I'm sitting here painting my toes. And I got a rant. I'm on one. This is just a rant that I have. The black men are the ops. If this might get under your skin, I don't know. You could just sit back and listen. I'm just ranting. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it in the building. But a sister is on one tonight. I was just saying that, yeah, these black newly awoken men that have found their so-called self-esteem, so-called power that they think they possess in the last days. I'm just gonna go down the line, really, of what I've been hearing, what has always been a problem. What I've always tried to forewarn. Matter of fact, I might have to go into my archives, because some of them, they think they slick. They the ops, y'all. They the ops. That's all I can say. These black new Israelite awakened teachers or podcasters, whatever you want to call them, whatever they call themselves, they definitely the damn ops. And I ain't even talking about one particular one. I'm talking about the ones that have just newly came down my dog on For You. New video suggestions that YouTube thinks that I might be interested in. And why? Why did I even think there would be hope in this community? Because I clicked on them to watch them, to see what they was talking about, see what they was about. You know, you had a debate with a Hebrew lady who claims she's won. Claims she's won what? The ops? Claims she's what? Hold on. Had to tell the lady of Israel why she's not put the woman first. What do you mean not put the woman first? I'm lost with that. If I really, and then the thing is, they're not studied. They're not as studied as they proclaim to be, but they say they the leaders. They are not as studied as they proclaim to be. You know what they are? They are parakeets. Yeah, parakeet. You know what a parakeet does? They mock. They mimic what they have heard. They are parakeets. They are not studied men. You can tell that they are parakeets because they regurgitate the same thing that other men on other platforms have said. They are parakeets, not learned men. I'm on one tonight. I'm done. I didn't win. I don't, and blame it on YouTube if you like. Blame it on the new algorithm they kept sending me. Ops. The black Israelite men are the ops. That's right. I said it loud and clear. I ain't taking it back. I can't. I try to, be optimistic, because I'm full of optimism. I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optimist. Hope for the future. Teach the children. Lead them well. Let them lead the way. I'm the optimist. But I ain't got nothing left for these black men. They are the ops. And especially these black Israelite men are the ops. I'm going to break it down and blame it on YouTube for sending me these doggone new podcasts, whoever the hell they are. And I'll, because I want to see, I want to hear what they talk. Why I click on these? I've been listening all night for a couple of days to a couple of new folks, right? Mm-mm, mm-mm. The ops, you can't tell me they not. You can't tell me they not. No, ma'am, no, sir. They the ops. Lost souls who want to be leaders but can't lead themselves to the library, or can't lead themselves to this internet that's booming with information, but hollering they the leaders. Um, mm, oh, mercy, mercy. A lot of them are jailbirds. What? Hallelujah! Come on, Melon. Yeah, and I ain't the one to put nobody down, because hey, I will lift you up. Sure will, sure will. Because they say Yahweh Shah, he went to the pen. You know what I'm saying? They say he went to the pen. But these is a lot of them and I think I said it a while back, a couple of live streams back. I said, this the new block. Yeah, I did say it. This the new block, y'all. The internet streets, it's the new block. Okay, they not gang banging on the block no more. Like Melanin said, let me put that back up there. They the new jailbirds. They've been in jail. A lot of them the jailbirds. Back in my day, when movies came out like Menace to Society, they made fun of the ones that them black men that was so try to be enlightened. They be, and the earth is like this. I can't remember his name. Rashim in Minister Society. I can't remember his name. He was the enlightened one of all the gangsters. That's what they are. We got a lot of Rashims with Kwans out here, the enlightened dummies, but telling you that they gonna lead you to the Lord. Have several seats. Have several seats. You jailbirds. You Wakeems and Jahims and you low having. Ooh, don't go in on them. Don't go in too hard. You low having self-esteem black men. Give me a Puerto Rican. I'm done. I'm on the hunt. Yeah, I'll be the hunter now. A lot of them don't even want. A lot of them want the woman to come after them. Oh Lord, what? They so twisted. Well, I'm the hunter now. I'll be the lioness that you want me to be. But I want a Puerto Rican. No more black brothers for me. No, sir, no, ma'am. Lost in the sauce they are. Didn't deal with their emotional traumas. They did not. And you know how you can tell when somebody has not dealt with spiritual soul ties and emotional traumas, because they can holler about all these women full of spirits, they are. These women, because they love to blame a woman for everything. These women, they full of spirits, and they cherry pick the Bible like it's nobody's business. Okay, they cherry pick this dog Bible that's already been run through, cherry picked by the Romans. I've been telling y'all that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But they gonna cherry pick it. They gonna cherry pick it because the Romans showed enough put it in there. Because the Romans hated women. I keep telling y'all that. So why would you think they put anything in there but a woman is contentious, a woman is loudmouth, a talkative woman, a woman this and a woman? You think they all came from the Most High? Use a new fool. First of all, use a new fool. You do not know the history of where they have taken the scriptures from and put in fillers. The woman this, the woman that, the woman, negative. What about yo? Oh Lord, let me read some of these comments before I go in. Because I ain't went in, so hold up and buckle up tight. Hold on and buckle up tight. Nothing wrong with reforming. But once they come with that woman are not equal, right? Equal or more than, ain't no one preaching about that woman. Let me see. No one's talking about the Amazon queens. Child, they don't want to hear about no queens. You better not say no Amazon queens. you, they don't even want you to know that it was queens in history. Don't do, girl. Let me take this down for you. Get me. They might hunt me down for that one. They don't even want to know. Remember, you even pointed out California, it was run by a queen. They don't want to know about no real history. They want to cherry pick and want to go with what the Romans say, and then have the nerve to talk about the Romans being homosexual. Negro, you homosexual. You the homosexual. You the new oppressor. You the homosexual. Taking the word of the Romans, the fillers, the byproduct of the homosexuality that the Romans. Ooh, calm down. Calm down, sister. Just go and get you a Puerto Rican and call it a damn day. Call it a damn day. They love to go get the other nations, don't they? Especially if your sister, Lord have mercy. It is so funny. They think the other nation of women ain't got nothing to say in 2024. Like they just bowing. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh Lord, I'm gonna tell y'all what got me. I'm just done. Just over the hill. I'm 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 out, son. I'm out. I'm out the game, coach. Because it was never no righteous coaches in this game. Mm-mm. Nope. Foolishness is what I hear. Foolishness and heartbroken men, traumatized brothers is all I hear with platforms. Yep, that's all I hear. Girl, exactly. Exactly. They're convinced that so many women are not powerful. They in for a rude awakening because they're unstudied. They're parakeets. They're an echo chamber of themselves. That's all they are. They are convinced that so many women are not powerful. Shut up and sit down. Man, you couldn't lead your way out of a kitchen, mister. You couldn't lead your way out of high school, mister, without a woman helping you with your homework, sir. You couldn't lead your way out of prison, mister, without a woman coming to spy your commissary, send you money for your commissary. You couldn't lead your way out here in the streets, mister, without giving that woman your dope, your guns, because the po-po done pulled you over, leader. Oh, but while we on the leaders, Mr. Leader, not, because they love that the man is the leader. But then they love to hear that echo chamber that they've learned this. Well, it's the woman's fault for everything. Men, your mother, she took the government's money, and put you out of the house, black men, and so now they got all these baby kids. How the hell she get all these damn baby kids? There's a lot of Marys. They all named Mary because there's a lot of virgin births or something popping off around. How the hell all these baby kids get here? That's my question. Oh, it's the woman's fault. She created all them baby kids by herself, and she put the man out the house. This is the echo chamber that you have heard before. It's still they slowly trying to back up off of it. but it's a residue on them. They can't let it all go, right? Yeah, man, the government. Where is the leaders? Did y'all not have leaders back there? Oh, y'all can't even lead your tallywhacker to stay in your pants. You such a strong leader. You couldn't override your urge to get some cheeks. You such a strong leader, right? You such a powerful leader, just intelligent and wise, only in your own eyes. You're such a strong leader. Why you didn't lead the woman out of the ghettos? Why didn't you lead the woman to say no to the man? Leaders, men, hello. You didn't lead the woman to say no to the man. You didn't lead the woman and go make another plan. Wait a minute, something's amiss here. Something's amiss. The leaders that they proclaim to be, that there's no fault in the man leaving his woman with all these baby children in the ghetto. Where was the leaders then? Where all these leaders all of a sudden come from? Oh, I'm on one tonight. Where all these leaders come from? They couldn't lead the woman out the ghetto. They couldn't lead. They didn't have a plan then, huh? They didn't know how to lead. They tallywhack into a protective sleeve called a condom, huh? But they leaders, right? Show you right. No, baby, no, I ain't show you right. There ain't no leaders. I see. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I see a lot of hurt and broken men that have no guidance and are echo chambers of other hurt and broken men. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you see what I see? And they are cherry picking a Roman-based Bible of gay, homosexual leaders. They're taking their talking points and they don't even realize it. But they're leaders who couldn't lead their woman to a better place outside of the ghetto. Who couldn't lead and have the cognitive mindset, a thought in their mind to not whack out their tallywhacker and just whip it around to and fro and create all these babies in the ghettos and decide they was out deuces. They done popped off. Once they popped off, that's a wrap, sister. You let them Negroes pop off once or twice, it's over for you. It's over for you. You let them Negroes pop off once, twice, it's over. Now they looking for a new set of cheeks to clap. Oh my goodness, I'm on one. But they the leaders couldn't lead them women out the ghetto. And then talk about the woman chose the white man, put her in these houses and kicked the man. Well, you didn't have no balls. Oh, the only time you had balls is when you wanted her to rub them down. But you didn't have balls to go and fight the white man. Sir, you didn't have no balls. You didn't have no kahunas. Where was your kahunas? I'm waiting. You didn't say hell to the no. They're my children. Hell to the no. That's my black woman. I'm the leader here. You ain't putting her in no government housing. They forget how women had to get that government housing. They forget how they had to get it, right? They want you to believe that they just sick the white man on that black leader, right? Ran him up out of the hood, right? Oh, they forgot them babies start crying and hollering that night, huh? Them babies need a new pair of shoes, right? Babies need to eat. Babies grow fast. Oh, and that other mama that had the daughter that now has a baby, well, she's pissed off too. So that girl got to get out the house and make it on her own. But that leader done ran to Becky down the road or another sleep and naive Joanne, while he getting his tally whacked without leading himself into a condom sack, right? Making more babies to complain about, but he the leader, while she getting kicked out of her own mama house with a baby, maybe 2, 3 in tow, with no food and no place to go. Well, they ain't got a little place downtown called the welfare office, you see. Mm-hmm. Well, you can go in and get some food so that you can eat. And if you come down here and get this food so you can eat for them babies that keep hollering at night in the streets, well, come on down to the welfare office. But when you come down here, who is your baby's father? But these men with these echo chambers would have you to believe that these women are just women with lawyers and get these men taken to court. And these women, they get these men taken to court and they are living in these luxury homes. No, they living in the ghetto, known as the projects, known as another psyops. Where are you leaders at, Jack? There is no leaders here. The Most High Yah said that no man will save you. You sit on your high imaginary horse. You go back, my sirs, and read Deuteronomy, I beg of you, and those curses. That's the echo chamber you should be out here regurgitating. No man shall save you. The eye will be against the woman. The eye, you will have an evil eye against your own brother. No man shall save you. But you sit back and cherry pick that so-called good book. That so-called good book that the Romans put in there to hook you to hate women, you gay, homosexual, undercover. Ooh, slow down, Nicole. Slow down. Ooh, slow down, sister. You know, they might call you the contentious woman. That's what them gay Romans, homosexuals would, had these black men to think. They thinking like a homosexual Roman man. Cherry picking that homosexual words that they put in the Bible always against the woman, right? No man will save you. Where was those leaders at when them women had to go down there and sit in those welfare offices to get a check and some hard cheese? With 2 and 3 babies in tow. Where was them leaders at? Did they march on Washington? Because I seen when some white folk get mad. Let me tell you, when them white folk get mad, what they do. They go and they say, well, we about to go to Washington. We're going to make it do what it do. The only time black folks be riding is, when they want to burn down their old neighborhoods. They ain't got a leader. Let me tell you something about a leader. Let me give you some wisdom. If I was in the 60s when they was riding, if I was in the hood at any time, even when they jumped old boy and riding in Los Angeles, I can't think his name right now. It ain't coming to me. They started riding and burning down their old hood. But where was the leaders at? No, the leaders, y'all, you black men, you so-called leaders, y'all was burning down your own damn hoods. So smart. Let me tell you what a sister girl would have did. The ones you want to have shut up and be quiet. Well, they burning down their own damn hoods in 20. When was the last ride we had? 2021, right before the COVID or right after the COVID. Whenever they was burning down their own blocks. Stupid. Where was them leaders at? Oh, let me tell you what. A couple of them I heard. Oh, yeah. No, don't do nothing. Stay in the house. Don't be out there. And the black woman ain't got shit to say. So tell her ass go sit down somewhere. Because I'm the leader. You better be glad I wasn't out there in the hoods. Because I would have told them, don't y'all burn down shit. Here's the plan. They done beat the hell out of Rodney King. They don't let these damn police officers go once, twice, 3 times a damn lady. They don't let these men go. But they gonna expect us to ride because we just damn rided when Martin Luther King was just killed. We just burned down the spot. They just now building everything back up on the block. So I need y'all to have cooler heads. Right? So this is the plan. They gonna expect us to ride. So we gonna give them what they want. That old, halfway, gutted out shop down on 2nd and 3rd. I don't even know the streets, but y'all run this with me. That one that they always following and watching us. You buy quick. That one and that other shop over there on 15th and 16th. Yeah, well, those are 2 spots that's gonna burn down. And why those? I mean, make them ablaze too. Make them ablaze. Before you make them ablaze, you make sure you done called the local newspaper, TV spot. Let them know this blaze is going down so everybody can run to these locations. You get me? You got me? But the other ones, now y'all, this is just a story. This is just made up. This is just, for the ones that so-called act like they was leaders. If I was back in the 60s and in the hood and these things was going down, well, you want a new headline news report? Headline news. 15th and 16th block is on fire. There's other reports that another location is on fire. Good. Now the other people y'all have camped out in Beverly Hills. Y'all have camped out in them high rise buildings. Okay. Keep a low profile. And once it's on the news that those spots is burning, it's go time. You go burn down the enemy's camp, fools. But now we got leaders. We got leaders that think they telling the woman something and can't lead their people out of dumbness, dumbhood. Couldn't tell they folks to stop burning down their own spots. Burn down the ones that ain't did nothing for you, the ones that's raggedy need to be rebuilt or knocked down. You don't know how to be strategic if they paid you to. Burn those spots down. Make them think you burn. Oh, then go them dumb black people again. Burning down. Yeah, we burning down. I'm going to show you what dumb look like. And while those spots burning down, y'all should have been burning all of Beverly Hills to the ground. You should have been burning all them high-rise buildings to the ground. But you didn't. Because you had lead. Oh, no, you didn't have no leaders. Oh, no, they was too busy burning down their own spots and whipping out their tallywhackers, making more babies, and having these women run to get food stamps and, some subsidies and a place to raise these children, these baby kids, while they out here running around trying to see where the next swimming pool they can dip into. Oh, but then fast forward, we in 2024. And these men then listen to these other echo chambers of dummies, heartbroken, having dealt with their spirits. Yeah, men get spiritual soul ties too. If you got a leader that done broke up and been married or been in a relationship for more than 2 years and it's I done broke up, I ain't married no more, and in a year and a half they with somebody, run. Because they ain't even dealt with the soul ties of breaking the last 2 and 3 women they was with. But now they all of a sudden in a relationship. That same goes to when you want to know when let me give you a little secret too. Let me help y'all out here. When you might have a friend or so, they in a relationship, them, but one of them always got the other one's name in their mouth, bad mouth, and their own spouse or girlfriend. Then you hear about the breakup, right? Yeah, so and so and them, they broke up, they getting a divorce, whatever. Dang, they getting a divorce? Yeah, well, I heard she wasn't no good. He always talking about she wasn't no good, yada, yada, yada. Because he was putting that doggone smear campaign out in the streets so that he can have something to fall back on. Or she was doing the same, vice versa. Them ones that hook up within a month, 2 months, you see them with Jim, or you see them with Suzanne, or you see them with Tyrone, and you see them with Shaquita, Shaquita, and all them been on the side the whole time. Trust and believe. The ones that's hot right back into a relationship, them be the main ones hollering about what that other one was doing. Same with these so-called leaders in the community. Ain't broke not one soul tie. But I guarantee they couldn't keep that tallywhacker dry to break the rest of them soul ties. They back in a relationship. And I put money on it. Them be the ones. Them be the ones, y'all. These men that so-called call themselves leaders. But women don't know nothing, right? Blame it on YouTube. I'm sorry, blame it on YouTube. They sent me all these new people down my timeline, and I take responsibility too. Hell, they always saying women don't want to take responsibility. I clicked on watch. I pressed play. Why the hell did I do that? Because I take responsibility for my own dumb actions of press and play. But that was the last time I need to press play. Give me a Puerto Rican. I'm done with these black men. They too traumatized and can't deal with their own traumas. Who want to claim that they lead us so bad. Little boys want to be big men. Want to be leaders so bad. Can't lead themselves to a counselor's office. Because they need to talk to somebody. Hopefully it's not another man who haven't dealt with his own trauma. Because that's what I'm seeing. These men haven't dealt with their own traumas. We're talking about leading somebody somewhere. I told you the agenda that was on the books when I first peeped game coming out to these internet streets. Told you your government playing another game. Your government playing another psyop game. And they got folks out here, part of the deal. Hell, they probably on payroll. Most likely they on payroll. But then you got some that are not on payroll. Think they done found a whole new, or have awoke to a whole new knowledge. And I can't hate too much because from the people I did watch, I did awake to Israel. But I'm not no dummy. I didn't just stop and listen and just sit back and listen and just shut up and listen and shut up and be brainwashed. I studied for myself. Let me tell you what I heard. One of the something that triggered me. on one of these platforms I was listening to. I'm not even gonna say the person's name because I really didn't catch the person's name. I just was watching whatever was coming down. Hell, I go to sleep with I put whoever preaching, whatever I want to listen to, I let it roll. And sometimes when it's rolling, it roll on to the next video. I wake up to stuff playing. I heard, I don't know who this person was talking about, to tell you the truth, but this is what I heard. This person was talking about some man is getting ready. Some celebrities, right? And this celebrity man was getting ready to marry, he wanted to marry. He wanted to find his second half, soulmate, somebody to, conquer the world with. So him and his buddy had a conversation. He wrote down, what he would like to have in a soulmate, yada, yada, yada. And so he bumps into this other celebrity, a woman. This celebrity woman, just had a baby. Or the baby was maybe, it was older. I don't know. I don't know the whole details. What it woke me, it was just what he said. This woman's, it had to be an older boy. Let's say he about 1 or 2. Because from the description he gave, the little boy came up and sat in his lap. And it was, I can't say love at first sight. I don't know the whole story. I'm just giving y'all the 411 of what I heard as I was slumbering that woke me up to what the hell is going on around this camp. This man who has been looking for a spouse, someone to love, someone to be loved, but she had children already. And this man said, this teacher, or proclaimed to be a teacher, a leader of men and women, Israel, said the man said that the Most High Yah told him that he should be the stepfather of the young man, the little baby. And I'm thinking, okay, well, what's wrong with that? I'm waiting for the ball to drop. I'm waiting for the punchline. Well, okay, what's wrong with that? Hey, this teacher is like, no men out here, you should not want to be the stepfather of anyone's child. I'm like, what? Okay, let me listen. Let me be quiet. Let me listen to get everything this man is saying. Y'all, I'm doing my toes as we talk. So if you hear the alarm go off, I'm timing it. Okay. Letting it dry. So he says to his people, his followers, to the men, that they should not be stepfathers. That's a shameful thing. And he just could not understand. Like the man, it's like if y'all don't talk to these so-called leaders, then y'all, the Most High God, is not talking to nobody else. No, he ain't talking to a woman. He ain't talking to a child. He ain't talking to nobody but these people that have platforms already. Giggle, giggle. When I heard him tell his congregation, because that's what it is, because I guess I got a congregation too, y'all. They done made everything the church so that no woman can speak. Don't come into my church house if you don't want to listen. He told his congregation, his followers, aka, that it is shameful for a man to be a stepfather, but proclaimed to be a learned man of the book of scrambled eggs we know as the Bible. And I say scrambled eggs because I'm not going to keep trying to beat it over your head that the Bible is a Roman breakfast plate of scrambled eggs, of fillers. And these men cherry picking the homosexuality, smooth up out of it. Because it's filling their egos. It's patting their backs as they cry from their wounded little hearts that they never mended. This man had the gall, the nerve to say that it was shameful to be a stepfather. But you're a learned man and you're teaching, sir? Oh, well, peep this. This so-called actor who said he heard from the Most High that he should be the stepfather of this woman's child, in my eyes, is honorable. In my eyes, it's probably his mission. In my eyes, and even if this man is not awakened to the fact that he's Israel, say he's the ops, say that man, the celebrity, the one that said the Most High said that he should be this child's father, he should be a stepfather. Say he's just the ops. Let's just make him the ops right now, just for this learning's sake. Okay? Let me take you back into the word. Where there was a decree made in a land called Cush. There was a decree made in a land called Cush. And it was a jealous king, and he wasn't a king, a pharaoh, who made a decree that all boys in this land should be slain. And while this atrocity was being brought forth, a wise woman who had just had a baby boy, just a cute little chunky chocolate baby boy, who couldn't bear herself to have her child be slain. It didn't even mention in this story where her wise leader husband was, why he didn't protect his family to the core due to this decree on the land. But I digress. Forgive me. But this wise woman who couldn't bear for her chunky little bundle of joy to be, given into the hands of the slaying, murdering, blood. Let me calm down. She couldn't bear for her son to die. So she weaved a basket. She lined the basket with clay. Made the basket a little buoyant so it can float. She had an older daughter too. These two women, a younger girl and a woman. No man around to lead. Where was this man at? There's a decree on the land. His only son is about to be murdered. Where is the leader of his household at? Did he not make a decision? Did he not try to lead his family out of Cush, better known as Egypt? Where is the leader of this house at? Nowhere to be found. But this wise woman and her daughter weaved a basket, made it buoyant, wrapped that little chocolate drop, so chocolate and chunky. I love a chunky baby. So chocolate and chunky. Put him in the basket. It was a good little baby boy too, named Moses, they called him. That wise woman, her husband nowhere to be found. The leader of the family, nowhere in sight. Didn't even give her instructions on how to weave the basket. Nowhere. Where was this wise leader at? It don't. lost in the sauce. Anyway, I digress again. Sorry. That's my womanhood. It's my weak spot. Let me get back on track. They go down to the Nile River, where the queen bathed in her staff. This wise woman who, in our days, the men would call her dumb, foolish, shut up, you have no brain, you're just a child, you think like a child, you must be led by the man, but there's no man. I wonder who put it in her mind that it would be wise not to send the baby down to the creek where the entrance of the ocean or the river, rivers, they lead into an outlet. That's just something I know from studying. She didn't take her bundle of joy and place it to where the river would flow into the outlet of the ocean. No. This wise woman and her daughter took that bundle of joy and they went up the creek, the river a little ways, the Nile River. I don't know why I keep calling it a creek. It was a river. They went up that river and they went where the palace was, and they knew that the queen and her servants would be out bathing and enjoying that nice sun, getting chocolate, themselves. So they pushed that little bundle of joy in that buoyant little basket upstream to where the, queen would be. And that wise woman, she wasn't dumb. She wasn't a retarded woman. And there was no leader around. Matter of fact, the leader had no game in the plan. This was a wise woman. A wise woman that helped she made a master plan so tough that we right now, know that we are ready for a second Exodus. Hallelujah for that wise woman. For she put the leader in a basket. No husband to be found to instruct her at all. Her and her daughter. She tells her daughter, Miriam, now listen to me, girl. The queens and her servants they're out for their summer bath. Follow this basket up the river. You keep a close eye on this basket. Make sure it reaches the queen's bathing spot. Now listen to me, girl, and listen to me close, because I'm a wise woman. There is no man here to lead us into this plot that we have, for this is going to help the nations of people, generations upon generations. Follow your brother up the river. Make sure he makes it to the queen's bathing spot. Stay in the reeds until you see them go and retrieve that basket. Yes, mother, yes. Be a wise little girl. Be a smart little girl. Follow my instructions. Yes, mother. I shall follow my brother up the river. Is Daddy around? No, that Negro down at Bessie Sue house. Do what I say, girl. He down there trying to get his tallywhacker wet. We trying to save lives here. Follow your brother up the river. Yes, mother. Once they get up the river and retrieve your brother named Moses, you jump out of the reeds. Once you see the queen has the baby in tow. Yes, mother. And if she's looking around for someone to nurse that baby, that's when you pounce. You act like you fumbled or stumbled out of the reeds. And you tell her, well, I know a lady in town that can nurse. I think she had a baby, but there was a decree in the land, a wise decree, queen from the Pharaoh, just a wise man, to kill all the baby boys. And I think her son may have, succumbed. So her breasts are full of milk. And, you know, if you chose to keep this baby boy as your own child, you know, maybe your husband would be a stepfather. Hallelujah. The ops. Maybe that celebrity is the ops. Maybe your husband, the Pharaoh, would be a stepfather to this baby boy and bring him into your home. And you would not have to ruin your beautiful body. For I know a nursemaid who will come and nurse the baby and care for the baby. And this baby will be your baby. For you see, the Pharaoh can override what he says because this will be your child and he will not be harmed. The queen thinks. She looks around. She looks down into the basket where that chunky little baby boy, the chocolate drop, is just smiling and cooing, and she lifts him up. She says, "This is my son. Let me take him into the Pharaoh. Little girl, run, hurry. Go get this nursemaid that you speak of. Bring her to me so that she can nurse this baby, and she will be his primary caretaker." "Yes, ma'am. Yes, my queen. I will run quickly." His sister has followed the wise instructions of her mother. "Mother, come quickly. The queen has received Moses, and the Pharaoh shall become his stepdaddy." Why? Because the Most High Yah moves this world, not you with platforms who have no idea what you're talking about. For you see, if the Most High God wants to harden a heart, he can do so. And if he wants to soften a heart, he can do so. And that Pharaoh's heart was so soft that when that queen brought in that little chunky drop known as Moses, Pharaoh, this shall be my son. I found him in the river. A master plan indeed. A master plan indeed, I say. Was it orchestrated by a man? Not. Was it orchestrated by a man in this realm, the father of the little chocolate drop known as Moses? Not. Was Moses raised by a stepdaddy, the ops? Yes. Whose heart was softened for Moses to enter into the palace? By Yah. Who learned multiple languages? 77 steps, I believe. Do you know? In Cush, you know, the Pharaoh set up high on, I believe it's 77 steps. Forgive me if I misspeak. But when people came to speak to the Pharaoh, he knew 77 languages. And you see, or even more, but there were 77 steps. So this master plan of this woman gave the opportunity for her son to be well educated, you see. Because when people came into the Pharaoh, mostly men, and to speak to the Pharaoh, they could only go up as many languages that they could speak. If they could only speak two, they only made it up to 2 steps. They could speak 20, they made it up to 20 steps. And the Pharaoh would come down to meet them where they were at. A wise woman with a master plan. A master plan so great that there was a first a first exodus by the son that she put in that basket with no plan from her husband at all. Go back and read it, you cherry picking brothers who think women have kindergarten brains. If she didn't put her son into that basket and made a master plan for her sister to follow, her sister was with Moses his entire time, and the mother as well. For you see, the mother nursed her own child. Hallelujah. And the first words you probably heard he spoke, for he had a stuttering problem. Let my people go. But that plan wasn't put into action by a man, not even his father. I'm so done with these ops, these black Hebrew Israelites. All they are concerned about is getting their tallywhacker wet by the next box that crossed their eye path. In a time of the end, in a time of transition, and you sit back and have the nerve to say women have no brain and should shut up and listen to you lead us into where? Darkness? You sit down and have several seats. You must have not read Revelations or anything regarding what is to happen to women in the end times. Have you, sir? While you sitting here talking about getting 3 and 4 wives. Why? In the end times? You're preaching this? Whoa. Do you know what that means in the Bible? Sirs, woe unto you, women. Listen up to me, sisters. I'm not saying that you should not have children. I'm just saying don't be a puppet. And damn sure don't be under a dictatorship of a man who doesn't even know how to lead himself out of his closet or out of his own pants by zipping them up and sitting down somewhere. For woe, I say unto you women, if you have to flee with suckling child. Because there is going to be a time that we shall flee, for the second Exodus is on its way. But you have men trying to get them a harem of women. But the Most High said, woe, I say unto you, women, if your flight takes place in the winter, woe. If your flight takes place, women, with suckling child, woe. We are in the end times. But we have men that are only wise in their own eyes. Here in Israel, the new awakened Israel, ready for the second Exodus, who proclaim that women are no more than slaves and need to be led. If that was the case, you wouldn't be sitting here right now, brother, if it hadn't been for Moses' mother. Let my people go. She was the mastermind of the master plan, thinking of a master plan with nothing but sisters. If you find yourself being oppressed, you will find yourself being led to death. Was whoever in jail? Melanin. While you answer that, I'm going to go back up here and read some of the comments you were saying. Was whoever in jail Moses? And I'm reading some of the comments, y'all. Taking a break, calming myself down because, whew, us women, we get so flustered because we can't think without a leader. We can't think without, being oppressed and having a dictatorship over us. Oh my God, we are so fragile. Oh, it's so funny. I just got a message. It's Women's History Month. This message comes and it's appropriate. Exactly. Keyword. After the guy that was taking the baby as a stepchild. The guy that was taking the baby as a stepchild. Yes. But what is funny is all the world's a stage. We are all actors in the game, in the play, in the illusion of life. All the world is a stage. What character will you play? That was a play I was in high school. All the world is a stage. But the sad thing is, you have people, black brothers, who've only studied, I don't even think they really studied the Bible, to tell you the truth. Or they've only studied the chapters that will oppress women, the chapters that the Roman Catholics put into the Bible that they can't see for themselves. The woman is stupid, the woman is silly, the woman needs to be quiet, the woman. Where's the man? Where's the man? Where was the man with the master plan for Moses? The one that led his people out of Egypt and got that prime education from his step-pappy. Huh? Because his step-pappy couldn't let him into the kingdom, without Yah softening that heart. The story, the Most High hardened that heart too. Yeah. When he kept trying to keep Israel locked down, kept hardening that heart to the Most High, kept sending them plagues. Oh, you don't want to let my people go? Well, yeah. Take these frogs, why don't you? Oh, you don't want to let my people go? Okay. Well, take these locusts. But Most High harden his heart so he can show him who is Yah. He playing with him like a puppet, like a little toy. But just like these men that think that they are so wise in their own eyes and have not studied for themselves, don't even know what Elohim means, many God. Elohim, let us make man in our image. Let us. Who was he talking to? That's because the Romans changed your book. And you're so confused. You're so broken and hurt and mad because your girlfriend in 5th grade broke up with you. You ain't let that go since 5th grade. Every black woman is a problem to you, huh? You ain't had some snatch since snatch had you. And every black woman is a problem to you, huh? You ain't orchestrating no plan of action or action plan for nothing in your own community. But every black woman, every woman of Zion should listen to you and follow you. What are they gonna follow you to, sir? The bedroom? Oh, that's right. Ladies, they want you to follow them to the bedroom. I'm sorry. That's their action plan. Smooth to the bedroom. Ain't had control of their Johnson since they Johnson started getting a tinge hut. They ain't had control of that Johnson since then. That Johnson been controlling them. Now all they want to do is take that Bible and use it to control you so they Johnson can stay erect until it can't stay erect no more. Then they go get them erectile functioning pills. The only thing they lead you to is the bedroom. In the last day, y'all say, woe unto you with suckling child. Ooh, it's going to be a problem in them streets. You got them babies on their tits. Woe unto you. So let me tell you something. You'll see them cowards truly emerge when the shit hit the fan. Come on, my 5 wives. I'll protect you all. He in the wind. Woe unto you with suckling child. Come on, my 2 wives. I'll protect you. He in the wind. I'm just wanting to know. I mean, I'll challenge. Who is the master plan? Get one of these Israelite brothers. You know how I don't want them to I don't want them to think I'm just being ugly. But I just need to know. Did Moses happy? Was he the master plan behind Moses being put in that basket? Or did I read the story wrong in the Bible? Was he the master plan? Where was Moses' daddy at? Oh, did he craft that basket? Oh, no. It said the mama weaved the basket and put him in. Where was the daddy at? Did he think of the plan? No, because it said the mom told Miriam about. Well, did I skip something, man? Where was the daddy at? The leader. Where was he at? I can go down and pull out more stories, my brother stories you choose not to talk about. Cause it don't revolve around your tallywhacker and your harem. There's so many of them are trying to build up in these last days. Of dumb, silly women. Pick-me's, if you will. Pick me. I have low self-esteem myself. Pick me. I want to be in the wilderness. I want to be the one that the Most High Yah told, woe unto you with suckling child in the last days. Woe unto you if your flight is in the winter. Woe! What is woe? Hold up. Hey. The Most High God is trying to test. Yah is trying to tell you something. Yah is trying. Huh. Wow, your leader's trying to tell you, get in that bedroom, girl. It's your turn tonight. I know it's getting a little rough. I can't keep it up like I thought I would be able to. So I done went to the doggone pharmacy. Don't tell nobody. I done went to the white man, the magician Merlin, and got these blue pills. They say they gonna help me be erect. Okay now? It's going to be your night tonight. I know I ain't but 35. I thought I would be able to be all right. But between me whacking it and these 5 women, little man downstairs acting up. So I had to go to Maryland, the magician, and get these blue pills. And I got you tonight, girl. You better get in there and be right for me. I'm trying to build up a kingdom here in a fallen world. You still silly, right? You still a silly one. I'm a pick-me, baby. I'm still your pick-me. I'm still your pick-me. Be my dictator. Tell me what to do so that I can follow you straight to the foolishness of hell, the pits of hell. Oh, I'm not going to follow you. Oh, you going to leave me when they come busting down the doors? You ain't going to try to gather all 5 of your wives? What? Hell to the no. Didn't you learn your lesson? You must not have studied history. We left y'all asses in the hood. Why the hell we gonna take you now? Deuces, I'm out. I'm just wanting to know, where was Moses' daddy at with the master plan to save his life, to lead his people out of Egypt? Kemet, if you will. Where was his daddy at? Did he write that master plan down and give it to the mama? Did I miss that part? Somebody holler back. I prefer it be a man, if you will. Did I miss that part? Let me think. No, I didn't miss that part. Okay. Well, I'm on one tonight, y'all. I'm done. I want a Puerto Rican. I'm done with the brothers. I can't. They have been so traumatized here under the oppression. And they have forgot that all of us been under the oppression. But they say oppression surely makes a man mad. You know what mad means? Crazy. Surely oppression makes a man mad. As if the other tribes of women in his own Judah has not been oppressed. But he wants to oppress her even more. Lord, Yah, take the wheel. Yah, take the wheel. Oh, please, take the wheel. He wants to oppress her more. A man is not honorable to be a stepdaddy. I bet if Pharaoh came, it was, the trumpets have sound. Judgment is here. Pharaoh has to come before the judgment of the throne of the Most High Yah. Tell me your strengths and your weaknesses, Pharaoh. Why shouldn't you go to the pits of hell? These demons that have been locked up. I know you held my people in Kemet for a long while. I had to play with your hard head. But tell me, give me one good attribute of yours, Pharaoh. I mean, you still most likely going to hell. Well, I mean, past hell to Sheol. Yeah, inner hell. You don't know nothing about that. But tell me one attribute that you might think I might be lenient with your judgment. Pharaoh, with his bald head, looks around, sees nothing but glorious white saints and the judgment seat of the Most High Yah, and say, well, I know I kept your people, for their labor was great and mighty were your people, and smart. And I couldn't let it go. Just such a good thing to my kingdom. They built my kingdom up. Although I took their straw away to make bricks for my castles and my palaces, they were such industrial people. How could I let them go? But one thing I must say, and I know that my fate is sealed, but I was a good step-pappy. I was a good stepdaddy to Moses. Moses, the one who I led into the palace, who got the top education, who came to me again and forewarned me to let his people go. And I did not. Yeah. But understand, if you will, I was a good step-pappy. Silence. Pharaoh, for I knew that you would be Moses' step-pappy. And you were a good step-pappy. But your fate is sealed. And hopefully, some more step-pappies, stepfathers will at least take that away as a learning tool. That there's nothing wrong with being a stepdaddy. And nothing wrong with being an awesome stepdaddy. Providing the best education if you can. The best home. The best garments. The best foods. But you must be always an honorable and loving and Yah-fearing step-pappy. That was a great answer, Pharaoh. But your fate is sealed. Take them away. No! So to you, all you step-pappies out there, you better take one for the team and be an honorable and a righteous step-pappy and humble and wise. You never know who's in your home that you are being a stepdaddy too. But that was just one of the things I heard among so many that came down my timeline for you on YouTube. I'm just hearing these teachers, and I'm like, really? We would never have had Moses if he was around teaching that at the time of Moses' birth, especially if he was, on the council, one of Pharaoh's advisors. She probably would have been like, Pharaoh, you gonna let that little chocolate drop in here? You don't even know who baby that is. You don't even know who baby that is. You gonna let that baby up in here? Oh, only a foolish man would. Oh, I'm sorry, Pharaoh. Pardon me. I mean, that would be just not wise to take a baby that you did not sire into your own home and provide all the amenities to a child that you did not have, a child that is not of your seed. Pharaoh, I'm just saying that would not be wise. Oh, my heart, what is going on? You've been touched by the Lord. Yeah. Get out of here with your wacky advice. Who cares about these so-called men? I'm just saying. Well, I ain't tried to hate on them and say they ain't have no hope, but they sure don't want the sisters to have no salvation unless it's through their womb. The sisters, sister, I'm telling you now, sister, don't be a Israel cow. They wanna get up in your womb and that's all. then that's it, and that's all. Or that we are living on top of a petrified fossil. They are a distraction. Yes, indeed. A huge distraction, and they don't even know it. The Most High Yah has that's wise Elohim, right? They are a distraction, and they don't even know it. They are so concerned about what a woman is doing and what a woman can't do, and how a woman has the mind of a child, and they don't even know that women have saved them and their lineage for millennia. Daughters of Zion, be wise. Don't fall for distractions. And especially don't fall for those who want to lead you into the bedroom. These are the last days. And what I mean by that is this realm, this kingdom is done, son. Why would you want to build in a crumbling, dying world? The land is cursed. The bloodshed that has been on this land must be redeemed. Do you know how long it takes for land to be redeemed after it's been cursed? Anyone, take a guess. They want you to build on cursed land. Do you know how long it takes? Now, anyone who is anyone who's been a farmer or thinks they want to farm should know about the land, right? You would think. These men don't even know about the land. Do you know you have to let your land rest? Just like it's the Sabbath day right now. It's the Sabbath, Shabbat, however people say it. I say Sabbath. Just like it's the Sabbath, a day of rest. Do you know that your land should have its time of rest? Mm-hmm. So if you're constantly planting sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, do you know that deplenishes that land? But so many hard-headed people will plant and plant the same crop over and over and over and over and over again, and it will deplenish the land, right? Do y'all know the history of America? Do you know about the Dust Bowl? Mm-hmm. You know, people have come to this land and did not understand even how to treat the land, where they planted crops over and over and over again, and it depleted the soil, and it degraded the soil until it was dust. The great Dust Bowl of America. Go do your research. Learn some history. You see, these people who proclaim that they're building on, land that has been corrupted, land that has had bloodshed on it, that the blood, you may not see it, but it cries out to the Most High Yah constantly. The blood that has been spilled. You know, the blood that Billie Holiday sang about, that dripped from that strange fruit that hung on those trees. Yeah, that blood. You may not see it, but it's still crying out. The land is defiled. Do you know how long it takes to, well, regenerate and make a new land that has been defiled? Anyone? I caught on late, referring to Moses. Yes, yes, indeed. I said his name a couple of times. You don't know how long it takes land to be renewed after it's been defiled by bloodshed of innocent people? I'll help you out. 1,000 years. Learn something today from a woman. 1,000 years. So you have people, leaders, who say that they're building on land that's defiled, that has yet to go through its 1,000 years. So, has 1,000 years been up? Wow, we hear people say, get your 5 and 6 wives and build. Be the dictator that you should be, that you deserve to be. Of course not. 1,000 years has not even come our way yet, but it's almost there. Be wise, women. I'll be back with a second rant, probably tomorrow. Let me get some documents together so we won't have anyone be lost in the sauce. Okay? I want you all to be able to follow. You know? And I'm out. And much, much love.